Of late, I've been speaking a lot about the calling. What is the calling? We're all being called. What are we being called to do? The new earth, higher consciousness, Aquarian age, and all that beautiful stuff. And today I'm here by the ocean. I've always wanted to deliver this message from the ocean because I feel that at its core it is about her, about him, about they, about all of us. And I would always get this image of different children by the water, being led to the water and paths opening up into the water. And I think this is why on so many levels, I know that there is a lot of analyzing of these movies and secret messages, etc., but I do believe that this is why movies such as Moana resonated so much, because it looked at something so cultural, so ancient, and positioned it in a way that even if you did not know about it, you felt reminded, it felt familiar. And I've been saying about the ocean when we conversate, when I come and spend time with her and we have chats, about how a lot of Black people especially, the reason why they are struggling so much with so much is because they are afraid of everywhere where God, where ancestors, where divine, the universe resides. I call them Banbuktanga, original consciousness, the first people, the original consciousness. And I enjoy the messages that I get from them, the ancient knowledge that they share with me about what we come from, where we began. And I'm not speaking so much from a race perspective, but I mean as a people, where we come from and what we originated from. And the water is such a big part of it. Another big part of it is nature, where animals are. And when you think a lot about what are Black people's two greatest fears, it's the water and animals. We are extremely uncomfortable around those two spaces. And there's so much divinity in the wild. There's so much divinity in the water. This is why the water gets collected and sold out to us. We literally are buying ourselves the ocean every time we acquire a bottle of seawater. And so all of us are being called. So now where you have a sense with which every family seemingly has someone being called, and absolutely everyone has someone being called, because we now all hold the responsibility to awaken those around us. So we are awakened and we get to awaken those around us. And so this is, I think, it's beautiful in the sense that, oh, the water just touched my feet. It's beautiful in the sense because it shows how we've all finally come into a space where all our individual efforts are starting to have an impact at a collective level, which is really, really exciting. And this is why you see at a lifestyle level, it seems to be a lot more Black people, but perhaps in younger generations, who are now allowing themselves the experience of being with water. And as I say that, she says to me, tell them to stop coming here just to look good and not even having a chat with me. And so please, when you come to the ocean, get into the ocean. You don't have to lose yourself in it the first time around, but get comfortable with the ocean. I love swimming. I think it's the second greatest thing to do with your body. You can pick the first. But it's just, I love how your body becomes so fluid, how you can move in ways that you just can't move on Earth with gravity. And you're reminded so much of yourself, of what you come from, of everything that you have been. If you allow yourself that time to spend with mother, with father, with all of us, with mother, father, child, all of it. But go to those nature reserves. Go to the places, not even in places where you can interact with the animals, the places that have giraffes and elephants and Start, own a dog, get a cat, get a bird. This, if you stop looking for your ancestors in a Sangoma's room. Your Sangoma, your ancestors, your angels, your guides, they're everywhere. They're in the trees, they're in the animals, they're in the ocean, they're in the rivers, in the lakes, in the skies. Go study nature things, kids. Become, what is it, reserve? I'm not even going to finish it. But nature conservationists. Anywho, let's hope it was okay. Go study something to do with the cosmos. Go study ancient languages so you can begin to piece together your own history beyond just race, but where we come from, and so you can understand this whole new earth thing, what it's about. But the reason why black people are paying everyone to help them connect is because they're afraid. They're afraid of God herself, of God himself. God the child, the mother, the father, the animal, the trees, the rivers. Stop being afraid of your own self, of your people. Go out into the ocean. Go out into the nature reserves. Go hiking. Go hiking. Go for walks. Wear comfortable shoes. Take water. Take a snack. Cut up some oranges. It doesn't have to be expensive. Pack everything from home. Down by the riverside. All right, darlings. That's enough for a Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to enjoy her. And I hope that you allow yourself to take all the opportunities. We can always go to clubs, we can always go to Chisanyamas, we can always go to groove, to good times. But it's a special thing going to the ocean. To literally be with the ocean, to listen with the ocean, to the ocean. Last year I had a beautiful experience around the same time actually, but I think, more in July. Not too far from this part of the beach, just further down the road. And there was a black family that had come for school holidays to the ocean, and this young man who must have been no more than 15 would go out. There's some rocks, right in the middle of it. And he would trek all the way and he would sit there. And the only way I can describe it is he would commune. I hate that they stole so much of the words that it always sounds religious when you use them. But anyway, he was standing out there communing with her. And him up there, the sun, Ra. Man. So, is it Ramasedi? I'm being corrected. And he was communing. And I've never stopped thinking about that young man. And I've always just said, keep him and allow him to become all the wonderful things that are possible for him. Because when you're able to commune with her and him and all of them, a lot of things make sense. You'll realize that it's less about economic what, and white capitalism, what. That's self-knowledge. That's self-knowledge. If that fear can go away, because it's so inherent. All of us somehow are linked to the slave trade, all those lives lost in those waters. And just to close, I'm going to turn around. I'm just going to show you Robben Island. All right, darlings. I love you. Goodbye. There she is in the distance. Can you see her just past those ships? All right, darlings. Have a good one. Mwah.